I'm not going to lie. I've been spending the last 2 weeks working nonstop on this project. One night, my friend and I were speaking in relative to convicted felons being allowed to vote due to him being incarcerated before. As we were discussing the subject, I asked him if I could set feet into a day in his criminal mind on the positive aspects. However, the more research I did, the more I started to realize I have quite a few friends who've been on the same paths. It may sound sad or depressing, but honestly, they're more than just convicted felons. They love to have fun, they utilize their criminal-like minds in a good way, and they offer positive influences to their children. Gracefully, I was given the opportunity to interview a few of my friends who were willing to share some of their experiences. I came across various blogs that spoke about criminals developing traits that can be characterized as criminal-like. But of course, these criminals-like instincts could be misinterpreted for having fun.
Oh boy. How about a little positivity?
Whatever that means.
Well, it means if we don't pull this trick off, we don't eat. So,
And I'm starving.
yeah, me too, kid.
Good negotiations go as you could either strong arm somebody to get what you want, like if it's $5, I'm gonna raise up on you for $5, or we gotta fight for it, or type of manipulating almost like, like you don't really want this, bro. Just give it to me for $2. I'll take it off your hands, man, and do something good. Like, like either manipulating or, strong arming somebody.
Me and my friends used to break in houses. We just did it because it was fun, really. Not because we needed anything. How to make us feel, it was fun at the time. Now I think it was stupid, but at the time, I was living my life. It was fun. I couldn't, yeah. I don't regret it.
Is being right more important than friendship? Huh? Take it from me. I lost my black friend. Don't lose yours.
What else was fun was a gang.
motherfucker!
I joined a gang at a very young age. Me, Gordo, Rue. Like, you haven't met a lot of my friends, but a lot of my friends are gang members.
Maybe sometimes they just simply like the adrenaline rushing through their veins.
I know this shit. I know damn well that you.
I've encountered law enforcement plenty of times having fun adventures, but I think that's what made them so much more fun is the fact that you almost get caught or getting caught. I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, and then when law enforcement comes, it kind of like entices that rush a little bit more. It's a little scared but rush feeling, I guess.
I ain't scared of no popo. Call the popo. Ho, call the popo.
Have you ever had to commit a crime due to having no food, being homeless, or peer pressure?
One time, me and my friends went to a corner store. This is back in my middle school days, and everybody's taking honey buns and quarter drinks into their pockets, and no one had money to really get nothing, and then I was hungry too. So it was like hunger and peer pressure kind of mixed into one. So of course, I took me 3 Swiss rolls, 2 honey buns, a quart of juice, and a bag of chips. And it was the peer pressure, but like I didn't feel too bad.
You are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody. Give me my money.
Often we don't realize this, but peer pressure is stronger than what we think. What negative decisions have you made that turned positive?
I used to sell a little weed and little pills back in high school, and one thing led to another. I just started making right decisions. I joined the military, and now I'm about to become a sergeant. I learned not to ever drink and ride on a motorcycle again. I respect my life.
2016, I had violated probation. I had like 2 months left. I violated probation until I got off. I violated with dirty urine. They put me on house arrest in the halfway house. That was a bad decision, but it went good because when I was on house arrest, I went to fucking Atlanta Technical College for free, and I got my trade in AC. So you feel me? That shit turned out positive.
Sometimes the society we live in tends to focus more on the negative outlooks versus the positive. Just because they have a criminal record does not mean there isn't any good in them. They are still people, with children at that. Furthermore, I researched in depth about how our behaviors and actions can be influenced by our environment. And that's when I decided to ask the question, have any of your crimes been influenced by what you see, hear, or read in movies, real life, or video games?
I would say like certain movies like, The Godfather, Frank Lucas, or Pablo, it made me feel like I gotta be that top dog, like the top boss of them all, almost feeling like the world is out to get me, but I am the top man to bring home the food for my family. So I guess that kind of inspired me to like go out there and go get it, like by any means necessary, like how the bad guys do.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. I just feel like it's hard getting it out here. So it's like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Like I've seen lots of movies with Pablo. Pablo's a ruthless guy, but he did what he had to do to make sure his family ate at the end of the day.
To most people, Escobar was the Robin Hood because he gave back to his community. But the real question is, who are these criminals to me, to society, or to their families? How do you promote positive influences while living in a negative environment?
Now, is that all I'm good for?
His girls meant the world to him.
I think it's time for y'all to go to bed.
No, please. 5 more minutes.
Even though I do negative, it's like my mom told me growing up. It's not do what I do, it's do what I say. So I try to teach them and point them in the best direction. Feel me? Give them encouragement. Let them know they're beautiful, they're queens. You feel me? I wish I never had kids. I hate this society. It's different. It's hard in this society to make it. Teenager days, peer pressure, because I already know how it is out there. You feel me? Because I once was that age before. 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17. You don't want to do things. You don't want to experiment, try things, see what's out there on the other side. That's what I'm worried about with my daughters, them ages. They say girls be daddy's little girl, but man, feel me? I want to keep the legacy going.